Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by someone who has proved doubters wrong his entire career. MVP runner-up a season ago, Jalen Hurts.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there, and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Hurts able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Hurts sets up to throw it. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And bringing them out is the top pick in the 2018 draft. Fiery competitor from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Mayfield to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Mayfield on first down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Mayfield. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Mayfield's throw into the hands of Boyd. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Boyd, someone who seems like he's been underrated his entire 7-year career, and I think that assessment is correct. quietly gathered almost 800 yards last season and was a big part of their ranking in the top 5 in the NFL when throwing the football. Always dependable, always available to move the chains.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Complete. Smith has it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mayfield looks to throw. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And the Steelers first down.
They go play action with Hurts. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get this to the 32. The Steelers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Brings up second and a yard.
Mayfield now on second down. He'll get this off to Swift. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. No score after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Rice. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Hurts to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. From the 37, they work on second and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll go with the Bucs as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
Rodgers on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Texans will take over.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Mayfield. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. Mayfield now from the 50. Goes right back to McBride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Jamin Davis, the one to get up from his linebacker spot and make that play.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing, Mayfield. He completes it to Boyd. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right out there.
Well, he is going to have the Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. To throw, Mayfield. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Hurts. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the draw is Taylor. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a good call there. That brings up 4th. Butker's kick here is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, those body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker try on the field. They don't want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Back to throw again. Had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So here are the Texans to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10.
Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Mayfield down.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at this 16-yard line.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now Mayfield. And it's caught. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Swift diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total.
Steelers, the punt team, sending this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. There's a nice move. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down at a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On the handoff, this is Swift. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 24. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Mayfield to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. From the gun, here's Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Swift again. And this time he is in for a Houston touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, it almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
And Hall not going to bring this one out. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
It's a gain of 10. And the Steelers first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing is Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. Third down.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Slayton. Now he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. Rolling to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on a follow-through. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. That'll be caught by James. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And this offense on third down today, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time it's 3rd and 3. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts. Catch made by Slayton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Steelers first down.
But first down, Hurts. Open man right side is Rice. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. Hurts sets up to throw it. That one caught by Rice.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Pittsburgh.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Taylor fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. 3rd down and goal now. This Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Here's Taylor again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mayfield.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, Mayfield. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Mayfield. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's James. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
When you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Back to throw.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield.
He's got his tight end McBride on the out route.
Touchdown, Texans.
Trey McBride.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So now the Steelers down by 15. 2:14 to play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Hurts to throw.
And Watson has it right side.
And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Pass complete to Taylor.
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. Throwing is Hurts. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. But the defense circling now. Fourth down and 7.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. There he goes again.
Touchdown, Houston.
DeAndre Swift.
His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Second down. Here's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So So for the Texans, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone.